Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Give me just a second. Okay. Okay. Notifications are out. Okay. Okay. Are fish turned off? They might be. Hold on. Fish cannon should be working. Did we turn off the redeem for it? Okay, that should be good. Okay. Alright, let's get started for today, shall we? Wow. Hello everybody, it's me, Isla, welcome. Okay, so here we are. After charity week, we still have the magnificent hair. Thank you for head pats. Why am I not hearing the head pats? You're melting? Okay. I will perform a magic spell. Are you ready? It's gonna make you feel so much better. It's called Turn Up Your AC. Yes. Hello, AC. Welcome in, Art Buddy. Also, welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello. Here we are, back in the den. It worked? Oh, what's this AC thing? For those of you who do not have AC, like this is a thing that I had to learn. Apparently, across the pond, you just don't have the houses for AC, don't have the units installed because you'd use them like, well, it was like 2 weeks out of the year. Oh my goodness. Have a popsicle, right? No, okay, Empress, thank you very much for the fish, but also, Dad, we don't do cults here, okay? Dad, I'm just a regular, everyday kitsune. I'm not divine, promise. We are very floofy, though. That is true. Was I casting the spell in Latin? Yes. I'm so good at it. I was also making sure that you could understand what I was saying at the same time. I'm that good. What? I'm just a normal bead, I swear. Listen, don't let the extra floofy hair fool you, okay? It's just normal hair. It's just very big. It's very hot. It's usually why I have my hair up, if I'm honest. Also, why is my tracking so wonkily? Hello. We're just dead focused on looking at the bottom part of the screen right there. Can you not? Can I get one?
So floofy.
Hello. Welcome in. But yeah, for those of you who don't have AC, please, I'm hoping that you are able to stay cool. There's a hello too. It's a hello, yeah. We're doing drawing today, yeah.
Hello,
So,
hello.
Last week we were doing charity event. I want to make sure, listen, I also played so much Minecraft, but I want to make sure that everybody gets their donation doodles. So we're going to be working on that today. And then if we have time, knowing me, we might not, but
Bits for the cult goddess, 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 bits for the cult goddess.
Hello.
What's an AC?
It's called air conditioning. Also, Night Vulture, thank you very much for the fish. I will eat them later. But listen, if you're looking for a cult for a goddess, may I recommend my homie D the Sphinx, demi goddess, like actually factually. Hi, Don. 34 months. That's almost a year. That's crazy. Man, time, what even is time? But thank you very much for a subscription. I do appreciate that very much. Hello. Thank you for the brain cells. All right, we got hellos to do. We got doodles to do. And then I'm going to get back to the Made For You series where I draw a bunch of cool VTuber beans as maids. And they volunteered for this. It's great. Hello, Jackie. Oh my goodness. We're doing a collab with Jackie and Dandy and Az. Wednesday. Normally I don't do streams on Wednesday. Time is a social construct. I know, right? Also, hello, Oki. This is Bean that we hung out with a lot during Cobblemon. Can we get a shout out for Oki Pokey, please? And there it is, Jacqueline as a maid. Bam. But yeah, welcome in everybody. So we're doing art today. We're also gonna yap about the charity event last week. So listen, I don't know how many of you guys experienced this, but it's Mr. Big Stuff. Hello, welcome. But yeah, so I don't know how many of you experienced this, but specifically with Minecraft for me, it's one of those things that I hyper focus on it for like a week or 2 weeks, and then it consumes all of my time, and then I'm like, you know what? I think I'm good.
Aww, I love it.
Cult log 20.
Uh-huh.
As we set fire to another gnome village, we found small carvings that look like the great cute one Isla. Perhaps this is a sign of a past existence where she was one of the gnome's figures.
Okay, so first up, Gnome, thank you very much for the subscription, and also, how dare, wait, hold on, why am I, how dare, what is that? Remember Hightail? Yeah. Okay, so if I switch now, I moved down so you could like see my ears more. Listen. No, Squishlet, get. So I moved down so you could see the ears more, but now, listen, hair too big, ears too big, guys, I might have a problem. Listen, probably if there were representations of me in a gnome village, probably it's due to fear, yes. And also, what do you mean cult logs? When have we become a cult? That's not a thing. That's not a thing. We don't do cults here, okay? That's not a thing. Even bigger ears? I don't know. I feel like they're pretty magnificent already. Look. If I just touch them to the top of the screen, like you can barely, there's just nothing, right? Every Minecraft, same? Yeah. What about the Cult of the Lamb? I did play that game. It's been a while though. They've added like a whole new was it DLC, or they added more stuff to it. It's been quite a while, yeah, since I've played. That's the thing. Jackie, your journalism leaves much to be desired. And War Machine, thank you. Oh. Too little? Is that how you say your name?
Welcome.
I read that as turtle.
Beautiful.
And that's... Listen, it is far too early in the week for me to not have reading comprehension skills, but here we are. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, new denizen. So yeah, hello, it's me, Isla. I do a lot of art, and we're gonna be doing that today once we finish yapping. So, last week, charity event. Played a whole bunch of Minecraft with the Cobblemons. I learned a lot about Pokemon, and that it is vastly more complicated than I thought it was. So especially if you want to play like competitively against other people, like type advantage is a thing. There's also like the stats of the creature. There's items that they hold, and then apparently there's like mega evolutions and like Terra something. Listen, I got a lot to learn about Pokemon. I've played several of the single player campaigns, right? Which is weird to say single player campaign for a Pokemon game, but that's kind of what it was, right? Right? Pokemon is so much more complicated. Okay, no, listen, I'm not saying that I'm like super high tier in Pokemon, okay? I am baby noob, apparently. Pokemon, you need spreadsheets. I actually watched a video that was like 30 minutes long, and it gave a brief overview of like just basic terminology, and I went into that, you know, playing the games. This is after the Cobblemon series, right? How long ago was I challenged? Not specifically, no. Are you making a compilation of you beating up everybody with your powerful creatures? That would be pretty good. Jackie, listen, as far as a nickname goes, having my name just repeat thrice it's really not a very good nickname. You gotta work on your naming skills, ma'am. Also, Primal Chaos, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, you denizen. It's easy to remember. True. But like Jacqueline that's not a difficult name to remember, right? Listen, I may or may not be able to hear everything. And when somebody my buttons have broken. Why? Why are we broken? Okay, they have unbroken. We're fine. Don't worry about that. It's just a little scuff. It's fine. But yeah, don't summon me unless you really mean it, you know? All right, let's do some hellos and then let's draw. We got drawing to do. Okay. You are the vicious rend that is approaching. Oh my gosh. So if you have like what is that song? The meme song. This is the storm that is approaching. And it was like the lawn chair in a storm that like didn't get blown away. If you're planning on using music and you go with that and then you hint at it in your title, bam, that's that. Listen, I don't know if that's any good, but contemplate it. Consider it. There you go. Alright, let me scroll back down. We will do our hellos for today. Yeah. Phoenix, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Invartis, good to see you. Hello there. We've got M. Torres. Hello, M. Torres. Vanikin, hello there. Pixelness, is good to see you today. Kyron, hello. Welcome in. Ivan, it's good to see you. Welcome. Sissy, good to see you today. Welcome in. We've got Komada? Komaida? I have no idea if I'm saying that right. Either way, welcome in. Hello there. Night Skeptic, it's good to see you today. Welcome. We've got Raster. Hello, Raster. Scrolling, making sure. Amok, hello Amok. It's good to see you today. And Kailua, good to see you. All right, welcome in everybody. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like most of my VODs, I'm either running around with D. Listen, I've played so much Minecraft in the last week. I'm like, was I streaming when I was doing this? Most of the time when I wasn't streaming, I was running around just exploring the map and borrowing items from random villagers. So there's that. Oh, okay, listen. So we got some very cool stuff happening this week. Let me just outline this real quick before we do art. Okay. So tomorrow, actually, you know what? No, let's go to the thing, and I will show you, because that's important. Okay, here we go. All right. So. Okay, so if we look at the chart here, right? Community game night. This is going to be sometime in July. I'm not sure when yet. I gotta pick out a good game that we can all play together, right? The voice pack thing, I'm gonna try to get that done this week, right? Oh yeah, yeah. I was borrowing the items, yes. So anyway, karaoke stream, which is another milestone reward. We're actually doing that tomorrow. We're gonna be hanging out with D and doing singing tomorrow. So yeah, are you prepared? Are you ready? Because that's happening tomorrow. Surprise! You've already gotten the new hairstyle. This technically is done, so we can actually not that one. This one is done. We can cross that one off the list. On Wednesday, we are... We're gonna call you Lou because I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, you denizen. But yeah, we're... Hair's already done. We got that. Wednesday. Oh, hello and welcome in, first time chatter. Can we get some more welcomes in chat? Wednesday. Don't normally stream Wednesdays, but we're going to be playing Burglin Gnomes with some homies. That should be a lot of fun. And then Thursday, I think Thursday is Skrunkle stream, I think. Well, okay, Friday. What are we doing Friday? I forget. Listen, we got it all planned out, and then I forgot to plan. So that's like the best iteration of the plan. King of the Castle. Only the host needs the game. Okay, King of the Castle. Let me look it up. Hold on. King of the Castle. What is you? Wait, do I have... I think I have this already. Okay, wait. So is this like... You all get to pass judgment, or whomsoever. I can accuse somebody of a crime. Is this that game? Oh, it might be. Actually, that might be really good. You ate the plan! Why would you eat the plan? That's terrible! But no, first, today, we're gonna be working on the donation doodles. I have that open already. Look at that, wow. Kinda? Okay. Let's see. Hold on, let me open up my schedule. Okay, I have Friday for Skrunkles, the Skrunkle raffle event, and you can... I will accept compliments for 1 day only. There you go. You earned it. That's happening on Friday. We're also doing Skrunkles that day. What am I doing Thursday? I had a plan for that. I'll probably remember, or I won't. Either way. Well, we're probably just drawing maids on Thursday. Yes. Okay, so Thursday, if we don't get all of our doodles done, we'll continue to do art Thursday, right? I want to make sure that I get all of the donation doodles done. But if we do finish, then we're just going to be working on the Made for You series, where I draw my fellow VTubers as maids. They volunteered for this. It's gonna be very good. Alright. So, without further ado, let's keep drawing, shall we? No plan is the best plan? I don't know. Accusing people of crimes? There's a game where you can put people on trial for things, and I don't remember what it was. However, King of the Castle, that might be the one that we go with, so thank you for that suggestion. It might have been Guilty as Sock, yeah. I remember playing that game, like, one time. I was wildly uncomfortable the whole time, even though, like, I was playing with friends and it was very good. Like, one of these days, I will not be as socially awkward. One day, perhaps, perhaps. All right, so these are still timed things. I'm trying to think if there's other news. No, I won't. No, don't, don't curse me. I did my best. Here's the thing. With stuff like that, I want to get out of my comfort zone with things like that. It is not my first inclination to play games like that, but it's good. It's good to try things and, like, listen, there might have been certain beings that were, like, really cool hanging out there, namely, what was it? It was Jackie and Dee, and we had, who else was playing? Who else was playing with us? I'm so bad at names. But yeah, we had a couple other beans. They were very cool. Oh, it's Rial. That's right. A Benny. Yes, Benny. Oh my gosh. So that there were at least 4 really cool beans there, which made it very fun. I'm so bad at names. It's fine. But no, I hung out with Rial too. Rial is very cool bean. Everybody's a bean. Okay, I'm stalling. Okay, this is Goblin Made Artificer. I didn't put down how much time on here. I think this is a 20-minute one. Hold please while I look it up. Yes. Okay, very good. So yeah, aside from that, if you are in the US of A, please be safe in the following days when you are lighting all of your fireworks. The goal is to have all limbs and fingers still attached when the holiday is over, okay? Okay. Goblin Made Artificer. I think for this one, she's gonna have a robot hand. Maybe like gold? I think that would be pretty good. Alright, are you all ready? Let's get started, shall we? Let's begin our 5-minute timer. Okay, so how to... Okay, so gotta draw... sexy monster girls, so we need to make sure that our goblin maid, do we want to give her, like, whenever I think goblins I always think like the giant eyes, but then they also have like the shark teeth, right? I kind of want to draw her like making a fantasy-esque vacuum. She's inventing a fantasy, like, Roomba. Hello. Oh my gosh, imagine if it's like she had a slime that like cleans up the floors. There's like a containment unit, and then there's just crabs that will scuttle around. And that's just what the vacuum is. It's not super high tech or anything, but it's a slime that cleans the floor, and then it scuttles around with the power of crab. It's got a sword attachment. Goblin Cleanup DLC. Listen, if they put a slime vacuum powered by crabs in the game, that would be insane. I think the trick would be making it so that the slime didn't eat through its container. This isn't super high tech. Maybe we should give it like proper wheels or something. Just so that she like, okay, we got the slime powered thing. I would love it to be powered by crab, but I don't think that's gonna work. So if we gave it like little wheels, right? And then let's see. I think we're gonna need to move a little bit, ma'am. Okay, so I imagine she's like sitting on the ground with this thing, right? So whenever I think goblin, also, no matter what they're doing, artificing, just anything, this goblin would have the hardest time keeping her uniform properly clean, just because she gets so involved in making like the vacuum, right? You missed part of the tournament yesterday? How did I do? I didn't actually compete. So to get into the tournament yesterday, you had to beat up the Elite Four. I did fight one of the Elite Four, but I did not win. And I think, listen, I learned enough about Pokemon watching the tournament that I got a lot to learn. Like, listen, I can play the base game, the single player game, but if you want to be competitive against other people, hot dang, Pokemon is actually very in-depth, very complicated, right? Which is fascinating. But like, normally in games, I don't really do a lot of min-maxing. Because like, my idea of a good time is generally not messing with spreadsheets. So like, after attempting to battle one of the Elite Fours and just, you know, having my entire party knocked out real fast, and I'm like, I have no idea why. Like, my creatures weren't that bad, I don't think. But now I'm curious, right? Using my creatures for crime? I would never be caught doing that. But no, I'm actually very curious about, like, it's been so long since I've done anything with Pokemon, and now playing this, I'm kind of like, maybe I should get back into Pokemon. I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing. Yeah, so there's like certain management games that are also kind of like that, where you need the spreadsheets to min-max things. And that can be fun. Like, I've played Satisfactory, and if you want to optimize your, like, factory, you gotta be like, alright, well, we get this many iron and translates to copper. There's 5 minutes already? Jeez. So, there is fun to be had in optimizing things. And I know that, but, like, I feel so far behind the curve with Pokemon. I'm like, do I want to invest the time in this? I don't know. Keep stealing fish Pokemon. Imagine if that was my gimmick. I don't think you can actually steal other people's Pokemon, though. I'm pretty sure. It's not that vital? Okay. But yeah, just as like a casual interest sort of a thing, like I think I would like to play more Pokemon. Is kind of my takeaway from that. I would like to learn a little bit more. The fact that I was running around, I would see a creature that I had never seen before, and I would be like, oh, what is that? You know? Just have fish themed. Do they have, like, rock and or... Actually, you know what? They have a Tentacruel that's like a ground type now, I think, which is weird to me. And it like walked around on its little jellyfish tentacles, and it freaked me out when I saw it. But like, I guess they do have a wide variety of fish. Pokemon Champions, the video I watched did mention, and that's like a very interesting way to get into it. Also, current like Pokemon competition things, it's like teams of 2. Toss the BC out the window. Oh no. Play Pokemon Snap. The new one. There's a new Pokemon Snap. Wasn't the old one? Wasn't that an N64 game? Oh. He's Goblin. Yeah. So this is Artificer Goblin Maid, and she is up to mischief. She is attaching a slime to a contraption that will clean the floors for her. Theoretically. The flip side of this is whenever the slime gets so big, it like breaks out of containment, and then the manner in which this goblin serves and cleans the house for, right? That imagine this is a house. I drew it very well. It's not to scale or painted or anything, but it's a big house, and then the slime is just like this big, and it's just like nom nom, eats the whole manor. That's how this would end. But until then, she thinks it's a brilliant idea to hook this bad boy up to a vacuum so she doesn't have to clean. Double Beatle allows for more stratagems. Yeah, and it's kind of fascinating, right? There's also a singles league for Pokemon stuff. Okay, so yeah, I might tinker around with it on my own a bit. Well, also, if there's like another Cobblemon event next year, I wanna do better next year, right? Now that I know the depths and the strategy you can do with this, like, it's just kind of cool, right? And I'm also wondering, can I make a team of fish Pokemon that would work? I also like other creatures, like my blue noodle. I also like that bean. So yeah, there's so many things. But unfortunately, I don't know how much time I'd be able to sink into it, because I have the game dev stuff that I need to make sure that I work on. I super did not get a lot of work done last week. Specific restrictions. Sometimes, like, with art specifically, like drawing inside the box, like you have to do specific things. You can only lose specific amounts of color, that sort of thing. It does make stuff more fun because it's more of a challenge, and you also have to narrow down your focus, and you are forced to think creatively more often than not, right? I got some work done last week, but I did not get a lot of work done last week. It's fine. All right, let's do another 5-minute stint. Yeah, let's go. We got this. We gotta give her some hair and probably some eyeballs and maybe like a ginormous comical like wrench or something, which doesn't really fit the fantasy setting too much, but I think that'll be fine. Do you think in fantasy setting with like artificers, it's like steampunk? Right? That's the thinking that I conjure up though. A vacation? I mean, kinda. Listen, I streamed so much longer than I normally do. Like it was all for a good cause. It was all very fun, but also like, ha dang, my voice on some of the days. Steampunk is fantasy. That's another fox creature. Oh, hello. Is it a new model? No, this is actually the same one. Hold on. Okay, I will show off the hair toggle once I am off the clock. So give me like 3 minutes and 53 seconds, and then I will show you. It's the same model, just with different hair. Cause I can do that. I have the power to make things and just put them on my model. Honestly, sometimes it's a little I got too many options. It's too much power, really. If I had a thing that I wanted to do done, that would have been the perfect time. I don't know if this counts as sexy per se, but it's definitely goblin creature. Okay, so she's gonna have like a giant big glove. Okay. Oh. Okay, so she is definitely more of a short sleeve sort of bean. She actually doesn't have a sleeve on this side. Do we want her to have sleeves at all? Maybe she doesn't have sleeves. We still want to give her the ruffles, very important for maid outfit. Mom. Okay, what would be good hairstyle for this bean? Let's see. Okay, come on. Hotkeys work with me here. Okay, so she's tightening the wheels on the vehicle. Let's give her legs that actually leg properly. There we go. What's a good haircut? I feel like she would have a fairly messy bun, is kind of my thinking. She got the big ol' ears. A pixie cut. Stole somebody's okay, maybe there's plastic in this universe. I mean, if they have maid outfits, but could we do a pixie cut? If I draw any woman, could I really say she's not? Listen. You bring up a very good point. I feel like probably I could try to not draw a character that is appealing in some way, but then why? You know, like it's theoretically possible, but like if you're gonna draw, you gotta make it fun, right? Okay, do we like this hair? Do we need to give her like honestly more spiky hair would probably be more fun. Time's up. Okay, that's great, but like give me just a second. That seems a little bit more goblin-like, I'm thinking. And then maybe like one of those. Okay, time is up. Hold on. And then we move all of this down a little bit. That way we don't have a weird tangent with her hair touching the panel box. You have a lore proposal. Okay, what you got? Also, 10 minutes have elapsed. I gotta finish the line art for this. Her head weirdly looks too big. I know we're drawing a goblin, but like, maybe her head need to be a little smaller. Okay, she got into being a maid. Maid headwear is called a mob cap. There's a lot less fighting. She tries to clean without it getting bored. Honestly, that's a solid way. Like, she's like, if I don't have to do the cleaning task, that's better, right? Every time I say give me a second, does 1 second disappear? Oh. Okay, I'm not saying that I was that, you know, kid in Kitsune school, but also I wasn't not that kid either. Did you know every second you lose a second? No, okay, honestly, my problem was I would finish my test, not well, mind you, like I was very not good at school, right? But but no, my problem was I would finish my test early, flip it over, and then start drawing on the back of it. I will let you know, my parental units got notes from my teachers that they were concerned that I was drawing weird stuff on all of my tests, and I was told to stop it.
Let's make something beautiful together.
Yabo, welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, you denizen. Every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute passes. Ah, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. So one time I drew like just some random like squigglies like this, and the teacher like called me up after class and was like, "Are you okay? I like you're drawing some pretty scary stuff on your test." And I'm like, "What?" And apparently I drew something that she thought looked like a skull when I was just like doing like this. So anyway, I have gotten some very interesting talks too about apparently I did. Listen, I was too young to reverse it and be like, "Teacher, are you okay? Like, are you good?" Look at what I draw now. What about this is concerning? Listen, she's just a maid trying to do her best, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. You know, back in the day, okay, so back in the day when I was a young kitsune, right, I did draw a lot of creatures, but usually I drew a lot of fish. I think actually one of the first drawings that I have, so drew on pencil, you know, with pencil, paper, etc. and so on. I have a thing from like 2003, I think is the oldest drawing that I have saved, I guess, and it's fish. It's fish. The oldest drawing is fish. The lore, the deep lore. Now you know. Yes, drawing weird things, correct. But yeah, now you know. Now you know the lore. Fighting a bigger slime. Is that why she keeps using, like, trying to integrate them? She's like, "Here, I'm gonna level you up, little slime." Deep knowledge. Yes. Fish in the water. It was actually like a coral reef thing. So it's like super deep, in-depth lore. You see what I did there? Okay, we gotta focus in. So how do we make... So these two little lines that are supposed to be like the wrench, it kind of looks like eyes on the slime. Which is adorable, but that's not really what we need. Alright, let's do another stint, but let's think about how to make this more finished. What do we need? I really don't like the design of our little slime scooter. It's not very good. we are yapping so many. Listen, you don't mind a bit distraction and a bit of a yap, right? It's fine. Right? Tank treads. I was actually thinking, okay, no, this is me partially stalling and me partially figuring out what I want to do next. I definitely think I need to make the wheels bigger, and then we actually need to make the belt, like, so you can see under it, so you can actually see the slime sitting on the floor. Built for fun, not efficiency. True. She stole off the maid service card. No, she didn't steal them. She repurposed them. Right? She just repurposed a bit. Also, we have a stretch and hydrate redeem. Thank you. I will do so. Yeah. Oh, okay, we got the spines to pop. Very good. Thank you. All right, let's do another 5 minutes. We got time before break time. It's fine. All right, 5 minutes. Here we go. First off, we copy paste the layer. That way I can edit without needing to worry about if I need to go back or not. That'll be fine. Okay, so we need how to make this look a little better. Okay, so I think the part of the problem is we've got some wonkily perspective here, but also like it's fine. Listen, it's a silly little scrunkle doodle. It's fine. So we've got this. We need imagine it's just like one of those little just has like little training wheels on it, and that's basically it. Okay, so we got the square part like here. She basically put the slime, one of the most terrifying creatures once it levels up and gets big enough. She put it in like one of those little baby crawlers. And then you just have the slime being like really confused at what is happening. It just made a battle bot? Yes, exactly. Exactly like that. Alright. Other things to finish off. We must have bow for the apron. Okay. So that's gonna be skirt. We're gonna have the ruffles from the apron. We're gonna have, let's see, she's got the thigh highs, we've got the knee right there, we've got the skirt. That will work. You know what we actually need? You know what would be perfect? She needs glasses. Let's give her some nice round glasses. It would be even cooler. Okay, so to make this look a little bit more magical, maybe she's got the extra lenses, right? Let's give her some of those. Yeah, like some extra lenses. Artificer goggles, that's the one. Just a little something extra, I think. I don't know, but it's a thing. It's facts. Phoenix knows what's up. Okay, so let's begin. Colors. Okay, first off, we've got the glove. Second off, she has a that's not a very good gold color. So I'm thinking that her robot arm will be gold. So I'm a big fan of Gobelines with the yellow eyes, right? So we gotta make sure we do that. Let's make sure we save, because that's important. Let's see, how to green skin. Do we want this to be... Actually, that's a pretty good color. Let's try for this. Perfect. Bum, 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 bum. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, so we do like this. We have the absolute territory there. I think that's all of the skin that she is showing. Is this glove? Is this elbow? What is you doing, Isla? It is magic. Listen, I don't understand why either. It is a thing though, clearly. Okay, we got the red. Let's actually grab this. No. Let's go with dark, like a dark reddish brown maybe? Yeah. Time's up. Oh no! Okay. That's fine. We still have another 5-minute stint for this. Let me just fill in this little gap and maybe that one. Okay. So, we could... I think we're actually going to need to fill in the nose as well. I was going to leave it blank like it caught a bit of light. I don't think that's going to work though. You know what? Let's do the final 5 minutes. Yeah, and then... this one will be done, and it'll have only taken us the entire hour. Bam! Oh, hey, you know what I realized? We're not actually in the art category. Hold on. Okay. Alright, the final 5 minutes. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Because you probably shouldn't be. There's really no need to be on the edge of your seat. You can sit comfortably. That's actually advised, really. This brush is very interesting. It's messy enough that I don't feel like I have to make everything perfect. And it kind of gives just a little hint of shading. Even though the brush is just doing weird things. I kind of like it. Okay, so that's the apron. We need... let's do the leggies. Gotta make the slime blue. Very important. You know what? I'm gonna say, let's give the little cart that she is assembling. We're gonna make that gold too, I think. Okay, hold on. Something is freaking out. Let's pause that. There we go. And then we'll make it also like darker gray. And then for the tool she has, let's grab a slightly lighter color. Alright, let's actually make sure that we have colored the rest of her hair as well. That's probably important, right? And some shading for the bow, the apron, maybe a little bit of teeth. Then as for her glasses, do we want to use the same gold color? I think that would be good, specifically for like the lenses. Do we like that? Does it all need to be gold? Yes it does. Then we add just a few little details. And since we are here with this color, let's add some random shading. I don't like this color though. Let's add some random shading to her arm. Okay, we need this blue color. Let's finish adding the shading to head dress. Okay, we're gonna finish this and then we'll probably have to go into ad break. Let's grab this color, but like brighter. These glasses, do I not like them to be this gold color? Do they just look funky because of the shading? I mean, it's not bad. Could be better. Oh, we only have 5 seconds. How to fix in 5 seconds? Yeah, I don't know.
Time's up.
Brown? I think brown is a little better. I think part of the problem is the pupil size though. Listen, I know we have an ad break and stuff, but I'm also like, but what if fix? Because there's something about this that is not appealing with the eyeballs. It could be simply that okay, hold on. Why do we not have both layers? A bit more like that. Glasses are tricky. Weirdly. Okay, we should probably do at break time, and then we can finish that later. But there we go. Just make them look a little bit more like lenses. Make the lenses different colors, maybe. However, that was the time. We've gone a bit over. But yeah, I would say, listen. We invented a whole new magical implement. Ads are literally starting right now. I'm so sorry, everybody. New Minesweeper, nice. All right, everybody, it is time for break time. Please enjoy break screen, and we'll be right back. Okay. Oh. All right. And we are back. Hello again, everybody. Okay, there's one more thing we gotta add. I know we're like out of time, but also, what if we gotta add like a nameplate, and this is the level 1 mop. We gotta label our inventions properly, okay? That's all I want to do. Why is my keyboard not working? Please. Okay. Okay, level 1 mop. It's perfect. What do you mean scatter? I'm not that bad. Probably. Okay, so there you go. Thank you very much for donating to a good cause. I appreciate you very much. Enjoy the doodle. The glasses are a little wonkily, but it's fine. The industrial Zamboni, exactly. Who would win? Honestly, so I know a bean that has worked at an ice rink in the past. Apparently Zambonis are like very delicate, fragile things. I don't know. There's some horror movie, I think, that uses a Zamboni for some reason, but I'm just like, Zambonis like are big, they look impressive, but most of that is just a big water containment unit, and it doesn't really it's not really as menacing as it looks. Some of the mystery has gone. Okay, denizens, I require your help for this next one, okay? This is for the Anonymous that donated so many, okay? What do we do for the Anonymous? There's no notes, nothing attached to this. We don't know. We don't know who they are, what they want, nothing of that sort. Except they there's something about the cult of the floof in their message, but I have no idea what that means, because there's definitely not a cult. So you think something cult oriented? The bridge to the den? Listen, OSHA, it hasn't come after me about the bridge, it's fine. No, okay, listen, in the donation message, it just said for the cult of the floof, send our regards to the High Priest Tim, or something like that, okay? Listen, I don't know, but do you think the Anonymous would like a little cult creature? I'm gonna be honest, we discussed it with coming up with our like reward tiers. There would be a mascot design for the denizens, and there was talk of having a little robed like cult person, right, with like a mage hat, and it was like a fish or something. I don't know, like the what is it, Final Fantasy 9, like the black mage, like that sort of thing. How would it be if it was like that? Not Cult of the Lamb, no. Bunch of floofs in the mask. Yeah, so Vivi from Final Fantasy 9 is kind of what I can't get the thought out of my head, but I'm imagining that with like moose antlers. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think the Anonymous would like this? We don't know who it is. You think it's perfect? Oh. Okay, because that's kind of what I'm thinking. I haven't actually looked at a picture of Vivi in a long time. I do remember there was the jacket, there was the floofy pants, and then the oversized hat, right? Okay, I think we'll draw that for the Anonymous, and hopefully they will know that this is for them. Yes. It's not really a sexy monster girl, but hidden face, has the antlers. Like originally, the Anonymous was actually a duck. So this was okay. This is in the long ago when we had different redeems. The Anonymous would show up, scream a certain word that, well, there's one letter different than duck. Yes, it was with audio redeems, and the Anonymous would just strike at random, and it became a duck. That was also a moose. I think I have a picture of it somewhere. Anyway, so in the long ago, the Anonymous was a duck, but now I think the Anonymous has grown, has changed, has evolved. So maybe now it's like little the Vivi looking creature. We could try to make our different one. Yeah, the Anana Moose. You don't. It's a very ninja moose. How is a giant moose like so stealthy? We don't know, but that's the lore. So, all right, let's draw a thing for the Anonymous. Yeah. Okay, we're starting the timer. Here we go. So I'm thinking, gonna have like, they're gonna be doing like the thumbs up, right? That's step one. So step two, we gotta have like big collar jacket, and then let's see, do we like the poofily sleeves? We might want to. Let's give the Anonymous some room for him's arms. I think what would be really funny. So I was imagining the Anonymous like sitting. He's got his like big fancy pants like that are like poofy shorts, right? So we've got those. And we just have like hoofs at the end of his legs. It's kind of cursed. I don't know if I like that actually. I mean, we could give him like normal looking legs up to a point, and then they just become like moose hooves. That's really cursed too. I don't like that. That does not spark joy. I do not like that. Okay, so let's focus on. We've got to have the big hat. We've got the glowing eyes that aren't glowing yet. Silly boots. Oh, really? Oh, I mean, that still counts, right? Maybe you could... I mean, to be fair, at the time, we... I think I had super under-leveled creatures, and, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, a lot of your creatures, I remember I had not seen them before, so I was very fascinated. Okay, so the Anonymous, you're going to have a cool tattered jacket, big hat, and then we gotta have the... What do moose antlers actually look like? Kind of like this, maybe? They kind of look like cacti. Maybe we'd leave off this bit. Yeah. I'm very grateful. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I had like one level 70. The battle, listen, losing was inevitable, but hey, at least I got to see cool creatures out of it, and I got some beans that I really like. So, like, I would say in the grand scheme of things, it was I that actually won. You wanted to practice? Yeah. Honestly, like, just being like, hey, you want to battle? Like, it's nothing. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But then actually finding people who, like, know how the Pokemon battle system works, that's... Listen, I learned that I have much to learn, right? Well, again, what's the harm in saying yes too, though, right? I learned things. Well, I lost, but I learned things, so we got that going for us. Okay, now how to jazz this up? We got big hand, which I think works. I do want. There's some very disparate design elements. So how to make this look good? Let's see. Okay, let's distinguish the shoulders a little bit. I think we're going to have the jacket be a bit jaggedy at the bottom, because I can do that. Why not? If we've got like witch hat.
Time's up.
Oh no, wait, hold on. So listen, if we put like the same jaggedy sort of pattern on the hat as well, we got some design symmetry going. I don't like this. We're gonna get rid of that, but we're gonna move it over there. Okay, all of this is going to be darkness. Okay, that's better. And then we need... Actually, this hand needs to be bigger now that I'm looking at it again. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You had just gotten your team. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, so I was the first one to... Well, I don't know if I helped, because you kind of just... Like, you could have played very badly, and I don't think my team could have challenged you. So I hesitate to say that I helped, but did I help? Okay, so listen, we got our boy right here, right? We've got the moose horns, and then we just have little stick legs with like hoofs coming out the end, right? I guess he does kind of need the poofily pants though, doesn't he? It looks kind of weird going from the cloak to just stick leg. But I think the Anonymous is going to have little stick legs because the design and the it's just funny. Only once? Was it? Oh, okay. Now the second time that we fought, I actually tried a little bit, but you had a stratagem, right? Listen, we're trying to give them proper moose legs, okay? Not that I know what moose legs look like, but I assume that they got the big stompers. In this case, but this might mean that the Anonymous is actually like huge. Like if you think about, I think I read somewhere that moose have like dinner plate sized hoofs, which is ginormous. Or is that giraffes? Are giraffes and moose loosely? Anyway, okay, so here is the Anonymous. We're gonna fix this hand. He apparently only has 3 fingers. let's maybe give you another finger. I feel like you probably would like all of the one additional digit, please. Mr. Hughes. So imagine this is like a dinner plate sized hoof, right? And if it's this small compared to the rest of the Anonymous, how big is this creature? Right? Just think about it. Just think about it. Designing a cryptid. You're welcome. Listen, you don't know when the Anonymous will strike, okay? You never know. This is the most deadly creature. Okay, so if I was the Anonymous, what colors? Okay, it's gotta be like brown, black. Like I wanna add blue because I like blue. But also how to make him stealthy. Like the most stealthy. Honestly, like a gray probably would be really good. When did the timer end? I'm sorry, I've just been kind of spaced out. Back to skimming. Okay, good luck with your quest to find all of the clips. So I don't actually know how long that was. But anyway, so another 5 minutes. Here we go. So we're gonna do some coloring. Why not? I want to give him red gloves. Is this a thing from Vivi? He had a blue coat and red gloves. Maybe this is why I'm like, he's gotta have blue and red. That's probably why. Let's give you a nice brown for your antler color. If you get the Anonymous to sit still for a bit and you don't get mauled by getting close to them and you touch the horns, they're actually very velvety soft. You like the hair? So this was actually a milestone reward from charity last week. Ta-da! It was done in advance because I figured you guys would probably hit the milestone, and there you go. It's already done. Bam! Given how much they're doing, true, very true. Okay, let's also grab these. We'll put this on the little leggies. I do still kind of want to have blue, though. That's maybe a little too vibrant and bright. And we'll make the hat this color also. Why not? Okay, so if we're going to have red gloves, I think we're gonna stick with the red gloves. Why not? Do we also want the eyes to be red? Okay, maybe this is a little too menacing though, but also with antlers. Okay, to be honest though, the shape itself and like the fact that the hands are big, he's got the poofily pants. I'm pretty sure this is just Vivi, but differently, right? I think a lot of people are gonna draw the connection. I don't think the design is different enough. Like, even though I didn't look at references for this, like, I think it's still probably gonna be close enough to the character. Like, there's some very distinctive shapes, right? There's a reason that you're like, oh, it's Vivi, right? He kind of looked like this, even though the colors aren't correct or whatever. You think green? Green. I mean, we could try it. Yeah, I think that she is probably has sailed. I think I think people will be like, oh hey, it looks like Vivi, right? Okay, so we have some extra time. I actually want to see what would happen if we gave him green. How would green look for coat color? I also kind of want to make this less blue. Green changes the vibe quite a lot. It does, which is good. May or may not be a mage. Exactly. It's a lot less menacing now. Okay, we don't want the Anonymous to seem like a horrific cryptid. They are mysterious, but that doesn't mean bad, right? It just means mysterious, that's all. We don't? No. Listen, the Anonymous has been very generous. Seems like very cool bean, very nice. But we don't know who they are. Maybe they like this, maybe they don't. We don't know. We're making this in the hopes that the Anonymous will like it. Do I like the red? Do I like the green there? I don't know if I like the green there. No. Do you want the Anonymous to be a scary cryptid? Oh, I never actually showed off the hair thing, did I? Either way, it was good to see you. Have a good rest of your night. And has the hop to the den on like a pogo stick? You want to be a horrifying creature? Listen. You gotta design, like, why are you a cryptid, right? How mysterious are you, right? Next time, okay. I have so much floof now, yes. Watchdog Farron, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Now I feel bad. There was so many things going on. We were trying to do art. I completely forgot. Next time. Alright, well, Anonymous cryptid. That's not actually a cryptid, but it's fine. I hope you like your doodle. Here it is. One big thumbs up. Cryptid adjacent. Menacingly positive. You think we got it? Okay, cool. But yeah, so Homestabber it is. I hope they like it. Actually, you know what we should do? This would be filled in with color right here. This. There we go. Yes. You can spell? I can't. Okay, we got it. One anonymous. Okay, so this will be a 20-minute doodle of a mermaid girl. You'll have a good day, or else. Sometimes when you combine words, I don't like it, and other times, that's fine. Listen, artastic is fine. So you can do a good job combining words. I'm proud of you. Okay, so mermaid. Were there any other instructions with this? Hello, Quinn. Hello there. Glad you could make it today. Today we are finishing up donation doodles from last week. Want to make sure that I get all these done and that they are posted to both the Discord and my various social medias so that whomstever donated can grab their art doodles. It's not much, but it's a little bit. Okay, mermaid. How to make mermaid. No, Gamble Champ. And that I did not. No, that's not what I said. Okay, mermaid girl. Okay, we're gonna be so much better about the timer. Maybe. How to make cool monster girl mermaid. I kind of want to draw a shark. I think we're gonna draw a shark. I think that's what we're doing. All right, let's start, shall we? All right, here we go. So, first off, we had a whole big conversation about like designing mermaids. That was a while ago, wasn't it? What? That wouldn't redeem that voice or that sound effect is kind of new. I thought something was going on. It's fine. We're fine. I think the plan is to make her like very lithe and also very muscular. I think that's going to be the stratagem. We're going to have to see all of the abs. How to startle Isla. Isla adds a new thing to a redeem that you guys use frequently. Okay, so we also need to make sure that, let's give her like cool, I feel like underwater stuff, they would not have cloth sashes and things, but we're gonna go with that for now. Maybe it's made out of, okay, what is... Do you guys know the material that they use to make, like sailing boat sails? It's like fabric, but it's also like plastic. Is it just plastic? I don't actually know what it is, but I've touched it and it's like, it's weird, right? Discussing the difference in design between more cartoony and realistic. Polyester? Is that polyester? Seaweed? You think seaweed? Seaweed would make a lot of sense if we were being quite realistic about, like, what would they cover themselves in? Well, the real answer would be, would they actually bother with clothing at all? I don't know. I've never met... Okay, wait. Raptor? Is Raptor-chan a mermaid or is she like a dinosaur? I might have met a mermaid, but I've never actually asked them culturally. Like, did they pick up clothing because they started interacting with, like, the surface world? Or do they naturally want, like, to wear clothing, right? Like, you can't just meet somebody for the first time and ask them that. That'd be weird, right? I think Raptor Chan is probably...
Goofy.
Okay. Let's see. Were they nudist? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Sails were made... Okay, old school sails, but like new modern day sails are made not from canvas, I don't think. But canvas sails were also common? Okay. More hydrodynamic. I mean, this is true. That's the thing. Like, that's why I'm wondering, like, design wise, like this looks very nice. This is aesthetically pleasing. Like, realistically though, would they? I don't know. Would they have like a giant seashell that they used to call home with? What are they? The giant, like, let's see, we got the spirally bits, and then it's got like the little spiky bits. You know, these type of seashells. Time's up. Really? It's already been 5 minutes. Oh. The brain cell is not allowing us to focus very well, if I'm honest. Maybe I don't have the brain cell today? High-tech stuff. That's also fair. A giant clam? Is it? If they have like the little spirally top bit, there's some like spiky bits, and then there's like the actual phone. I thought crabs lived in these things. Anyway. Okay, so I like short tail. I like the abs. I like most of the pose. We gotta figure out what the second hand is doing. I think we're gonna give her webbed hands, and then we also gotta figure out how to make her look cute, right? They're delicious. Wait, really? Oh, I don't think I've ever eaten one. Casual sails are polyester or nylon. High performance race sails are made from carbon fiber or like Kevlar. Okay, that makes a lot of sense though. Yeah. Yeah, we're learning. Okay, focusing in. So we have motion kind of going like this way with this. So if she has long hair, it's gonna be going this way also. She's just swum up to you. Maybe she's got a fish in her hand and she's bringing it to us. I think that's the plan. All right, 5 more minutes. Let's go. Wow. But the important thing is she is happy to see us, and that is why she's doing a big smile with her big shark teeths. do the classic fins for ears thing. There might be a better way to do that, but I do kind of like it. So we're gonna go with that. Okay, swimming, you stop in the water. What would this hand be doing? And if she is swimming and then she just kind of waves. I don't know. Okay, so watching people like swim. I don't know if you've seen like in movies and stuff, like to move around in the water, you make the weirdest like hand gestures. There's not really like a good way to make it look normal and also make it look like they're swimming, right? Also, this arm is super wonkily. Ma'am, can you have a more normal arm, please? Also, if her belly button is like here, her elbow is super duper too long, so we're just gonna grab her whole arm and squish it to like right here. Okay. And why is your... where's your arm? I kind of liked it to be that curvy, but also it should not be that curvy. And also, we're gonna give you some elbow fins because I can. I think that'd be kind of cool looking. Is she happy because we're on the menu? No, she's bringing a fish and or something. I gotta figure out what we're doing with this other arm. For now, though, let us figure out. Let's see. I would imagine that if you had long hair under the water at all times, that would just be insufferable. Is this a cute smile or is this just like a terrifying smile? I think we can do better. Also, we can give her like an actual smiley sort of face, so it doesn't look like she's just staring at us with like... Yeah, okay, listen, before, without changing the cheek squishing up like this because she's smiling so big, it looked like she was gonna eat us, which is not that's not the plan. She's a friendly shark. Do you think they... Oh my gosh, a hair braid would actually make so much sense. Also, can you imagine they just have like little crabs and creatures like clinging to their hair as like a that'd be such a cute way to like decorate their hair. All right, let's go with braid. Why not? We'll give her the like the princess braid thing where it's like wraps around the top of her head all poofily like. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, there we go. Time's up. Oh. Okay, but if we do that, we are going to need to give her more exaggerated ears. And also, I suppose that we should probably... Let's scoot her up a little bit more. That way we don't have weird tangents happening right there. Offering you something. That is how they get you. You gotta be careful with mythical creatures. They could be up to no good. You don't know. Okay, that was, I think, 2 Was that 10 minutes? We're on 10 minutes, I think. Listen, I'm not trying to trick you in this particular moment. However, I have been known to do a little bit of mischief occasionally. All right, let's do one more 5 minutes and then okay, 5 more minutes. Here we go. We gotta figure out what the arm do, and then a little bit of color would be good. Hello, Dash. Oh my goodness. A little bit of mischief as a treat. Exactly. You get it. You get it. Okay, 5 minutes. Here we go. Let's do the thing. Okay, what the arm do? Maybe she has. I don't know. Would they carry around a spear when they are swimming around? Don't know. Okay. Till I can figure out what to do with the arm, we must make the abs better. It's very important. Let's see here. Would you survive the mischief in question? Maybe. Depends on your constitution. True. If two female friends offer you offer to go around with you during a Halloween event or like around a solstice, you might have to be careful. This is good advice. Yes. Okay, so if we okay, how to make it look like she is swimming, but also actually that's not bad. Okay. Okay, she's gonna have some impressive back muscles. Then we have this one, like that. Okay, how to make her hand work? Let's see. Got the webbing between the thumb and the index finger. Do we like the index finger where it is? I think so. There's a fairly long hand, but it looks that way, but it actually works. Stretching and hydrating? Okay. Haunted house. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of thought you were referencing the game. You know, the game, but maybe you're not. Actual factual bad experience? Really? Not just in the love sucks, really. Really? Do we like that? Do we like her to have... Also, her arms are way different sizes. Ma'am, no, your arms need to be the same size, ma'am. Also, this shoulder is a little too big. Let's move that in a bit. Like, I did like it, but also... Nar. Okay. I feel like this arm is the wonkly one. Oh my gosh, can I not draw today? Is this the problem? Yeah, those arms. That's a bad arm. I'm sure it's fine. Maybe if I do like this, that will help. Yes. Okay. Oh, it's a ringtail! Hello, hello. Oh, you think so? Interesting. It's more people. Yeah, so this is, we're doing charity doodles. This is donation rewards, and I'm struggling to draw arms at this time. Maybe she has like just a bangle, one solid bangle. I think that'd be good. Let's give her another wrist accoutrement over here. It's dancing time.
Welcome in. Let's make something beautiful together.
Oh, it's Mr. Tosh. Hey there. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. All right, so that is 15 minutes. This was kind of a struggle. I'm still not sure that I'm happy with her face or following for the crab rape. Honestly, solid choice. But thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it very much. Okay. We have time before the hourly break, so we gotta add some color to these. Are you ready? We're just gonna jump in. Not sure about the context. I think seafood and fish and crabs are delicious. It is well, listen, if you like throwing fish at people, boy howdy, do I have the channel point redeemed for you. But no, hello, it's me, Isla. I do a lot of art. I am your totally not a villain anymore local kitsune. I eat a lot of fish. I draw a lot of things. I work on game stuff. I do live 2D rigging sometimes. Kind of just a lot of stuff, but the big thing is creative and also fish. Is it temporarily unavailable? Oh, mods, could we get that redeem turned back on? I'm not a villain anymore. Listen, I run a respectable art studio now. Listen, I buy my fish so that I can eat them, and I buy them properly, like a good citizen.
I smell scuff.
Fish? Did fish work? What do you mean X? I don't doubt that. That's the truth. Because it doesn't work. Listen, I don't want you wasting your channel points on nothing, okay?
Detonate fish cannons. Fire.
Torres, thank you. I will eat those later. Trust me, they won't go to waste. It'll be great. But yeah, so I still have redeems that need to be fixed. Some redeems got turned off for charity week. Listen, it's all gonna come back. Okay, stop. Okay. We're locking in, all right? It's like 2 minutes until break time. All right, fine. We can just we'll just yap, and I will fix the tail in the meanwhile. How about that? I think that'll work. Does this look like shark tail, or does it look like weird? Maybe it's vaguely sharp. I don't like that I have this tail part touching the panel border. We got a weird tangent happening. But if I lower it down, then we have her hair touching. I don't like that either. So we make it smaller. There we go. Yes, a bit like this. Oh, you call them collisions. Okay. I've always known them by I just had the word tangents. They're tangents. Undine from Undertale. Yeah, we definitely have the same sort of ear thing. I could absolutely see similar designs. That wasn't my intention, but there's definitely some similarities. It's the teeth, isn't it? It's been quite a while since I've played Undertale, but I remember enjoying the game quite a lot. Alright, let's make sure we save. Good luck with art. I'll catch you later, Night Vulture. Nothing is broken for too long. See, here's the thing. If it's a motivation thing, and it is, I have to fix things, right? You just use the motivation one out of context, right? No, I know how this would go. You're trying to get another redeem that is full of lies. We can't have that. Okay, so we have this one. Looks like actually after this we just have one more donation doodle that we need to do. What gave you away? I can smell the mischief. I can tell. All right, everybody. You know what? It's pretty close to break time, so you can't unpause the. So that one. What do you mean the truth redeem? You mean the Isla admits something redeem? Yeah, so it's that one specifically. Isla admits it. That one is broken currently. So I'm still in the middle of transferring things from Mix It Up to StreamerBot. So that one does not work yet. Okay. Soon. I will have it done soon. Yeah, I don't actually know quite yet how to randomize results from stuff in StreamerBot. There's gotta be a way to do it though, right? I would assume so. Golden, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, you denizen. You are just in time for us to go on break. Is StreamerBot worth switching? I've had some issues with Mix It Up, and this chat bar down at the bottom of my screen. This one right here, this chat bar, which I actually really like because it keeps the screen much more clear. So like you can see more of the model, more of, you know, the art that's happening. So I was already using StreamerBot, and my thing specifically was my PC was struggling to run the 12 bajillion programs that I run whenever I stream. So specifically for me, it made sense to switch to StreamerBot because I'm already using it. Why not get rid of one program, you know, condense things, right? So is it better? Maybe. I don't actually know. I've heard tell that there were some issues with Mix It Up, like not working properly, but they also update Mix It Up very frequently. It does some good stuff, so it's not. I don't think it's bad, but also I don't actually know. I don't know all the news or anything about it, so. So yeah, if it makes sense for you to switch to it, then I would recommend. Like picking up like how to make redeems and make them work. Like they connect to VTube Studio, or StreamerBot can have integration with VTube Studio, OBS. I have a Stream Deck, which also, yeah, you also use StreamerBot. Yeah, so it has a lot of built-in integrations that are really good. So like it made sense for me, but like there's nothing wrong with using Mix It Up. Like I used that for quite a long time as well. So you got options. Hello, welcome in. Listen, you are just in time for us to go do our hourly break. So we're gonna go do that now. You think it looks elegant? It's just very floofy. It's fine. Anyway, it is time for break. Enjoy break screen, everybody. We shall return and we'll finish up our donation doodles. I think we can do it today. Maybe. Alright. And we're back. Hello again, everybody. All right, let us color this lady. So, okay, I returned from break, and I'm like, this shape gets lost in the break. We got some. We got some weird tangenty stuff happening. Maybe if we color this decently, it'll be all right. Hello, Easy. Welcome back. Thank you. It's pretty solid. It's not bad. Not bad. All right. So step one, we should probably turn on the timer, huh? And then I think we're gonna do green hair.
Hello.
I think that's the plan. Oh no! I hope you get to rest up properly, Izzy. Capioji, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Yeah, that's so good. Want to art? Cannot. You could draw with your feet. It's probably a terrible idea, but that you could. Listen, Izzy, I'm not here to kink shame. If you would like to sniff feet, you're allowed to. Listen. I don't need details, okay? That's all. All right, let's do another 5 minutes. Here we go. We're doing it. We're on the clock. So step one, blue. Step two. Let's add a bit of a gradient so that it looks kind of water-like would be good. Step three, we gotta make a new layer, and then let's grab like a nice, let's grab like a bluish, purpley, sort of gray color. Here we go. I don't actually know what's up with this line right there. Why did I add that right there? Who knows? I sure don't know. You'd think that I would know, but I think that's just a random weird artifact from the initial sketch. No, that's a fin. That's supposed to be a little shark fin. Okay, no, I see what I was up to. I remember. Okay, so we're gonna go with... That's all going to be creature parts. We also have this fin here, but not on the other side. So let's quickly give her another elbow fin. Even though, probably if they had elbow fins, it would be kind of more like this. And... Inverted fin? Yeah, kinda. But yeah, so I would assume it would go along with the... Oh, wrong brush. Hold on. Okay, we only got 5 minutes. Hold on. We gotta lock in. Alright, let's grab pinkish red for Bengal color. Gonna give her some nice colors here. We need... let's grab a nice blue for shirt color. Why not? Let's grab some yellow, but like desaturated a smidge for some of that. Let's grab this pink. Let's make it more pink. That'll be our shell color. Maybe a little bit of white thrown in there. I think that would be better. It's very bright. Okay, focusing. We need a white color, so let's grab a bluish white. Let's make sure that we are hitting our proper hotkeys. That's very interesting shading color. I'll take that. Okay, so that is shark color. We could make her hair white, actually. That would match her shark body a little bit. I can see that working. We're gonna grab this pink color and we're gonna tie that in. We are going to grab gold. We'll put that up here just so we have similar colors in different places. We're going to grab this same white, make sure her teeth have color. Do we want her to be green? Don't have the stamina for a timed art challenge. Honestly, the big thing with that is practice. Like, play Gartic Phone or play Jackbox games, right? I feel like this is the wrong color. However, it is on its own layer, so if we want to make her skin tone... Like, it doesn't need to be green? Does it need to be more gray? I think maybe a little bit more gray might be good. Just so it matches her shark body a little bit better. I think that's probably what we're gonna end up doing, actually. Okay, we only have 30 seconds! Screaming. I mean, I say we only have 30 seconds, but let's be honest here. I will probably go over time a bit. But if I didn't, I could oh, no, not like that. That's wrong button. Okay, how to make the skin... Actually, that's kind of nice. Time's up. No, my time. I wanted it to be more purple. Okay, so that's very green. More purple. More saturation? Less saturation? Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay, how to make it look like underwater. That's the next thing. So we need to grab... maybe not white. I know time's up, but listen, we gotta sell this. Bubbles. Hello, YouTube land denizen. Welcome in. My best bubble that I've drawn, I want to erase it. I mean, I don't have to, but I kind of want to. Maybe we'll get rid of those, that way we don't have quite so many all over the place. So, okay, so there's a design principle where if you have stuff like bubbles, right? We're doing an auth lesson real quick here. Hold on. Let me finish my thing. Okay, so we have in the background some bubbles. They kind of do like one of these, right? This is very good. When I had a bunch of bubbles up here, we didn't have like a set pattern and it looked weird. Okay, that's why I erased that. Oh, the webbed fingers! We should do that too. That's gonna be this same gray color. Okay, let's fill it. Let's fill in the gaps. That's very important. Also, there we go. I think that works. It's not bad. It's not bad. We didn't get to really accentuate the abs, but you know, sometimes you don't get to the abs. I would say it's decent. Now, if we really wanted to get fancy with this, what we would do is we would grab, let's go with a screen color, let's go with like a blue, and then we just kind of add like the wave, you know, light coming in from the waves and it hits like the tops of things, right? Just a little bit. That's kind of a hard effect to pull off sometimes, though. But there you go. That one's done. We did it. Thank you again for a donation. I hope you like it. You know who you are. Maybe, probably. Knows or dares to dream? You know, okay, if we're talking like being ambitious, I think most people are. As far as like you go to sleep and dream, I don't think I really, well, I probably do dream, but I never remember them. Which is weird, but also, I don't know, is it normal to not remember your dreams? I think we're done. I think we got this one. It's pretty normal not to remember dreams. Okay, cool. Also, okay, my thing also is like, sometimes when you're waking up, you remember like just a small sliver of like lucid dreaming, and then you wake up, right? Or you can tell when you're waking up from dream. I just go from like being asleep to waking up, but I'm not a morning person, so maybe I'm just not waking up properly. I don't know. You remember some dreams vaguely, but others are permanently stuck in your head. It's strange if you remember your dreams. Really? Really? Okay. Cool. Alright, for the final drawing. So I had to look this up. This is Jizo, Protector of Children. It's like a little statue, shrine guy from Japan, I think. But yeah, I was not familiar with this one. And this one, we just drew a cool little painting of a guy. Let me look up what they look like again. Hold on. Because he's just a little guy. They've got a big round head, and that's kind of just what they look like. They get knitted hats, it looks like. That's also what I'm finding on my Imar search. I wonder where they get knitted hats. I'm gonna have to do some more research later. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna do a slightly different plan. Okay, hold on. I gotta figure out how I want to do this. We're gonna do this in a couple of different stages. I think the plan is we're gonna try to do a speed paint. I think that's the stratagem. So I need... Okay. We're gonna try an experimental thing. Are you ready? You never remember your dream, but you fabricate the memory of one? Maybe. I don't know. Okay. How do we want to do this? Let's start like this. Okay. Are you ready? I'm gonna do an experiment. We're gonna see how well this will work. All right, everybody ready? The final donation doodle. Let's do. 5 minutes on the clock. Let's go. Okay, so first off, we start with Blob. And second off, we have... let's grab... like this. And here we are also going to grab a nice light blue. We're just going to put little patches of it around. Hold on, don't worry. This might make sense at the end, or it's going to be terrible. Either way. We could play a game of Pictionary. What the heck am I even drawing? Yes. That could be fun, actually. Okay. Let's work on the background just a bit longer. Start with like this, then we go back up to here. Let's grab this layer, but we need to make it more green. Let's take this color, let's add some long, stringy leaf chunklets. Okay. Then we need... Probably should have done this first, actually. But this is like our shady spot. That will be fine. We need more of a yellow and bright color. Is that too much? That's not very good. Let's try more yellow. Here we go. I'll take that. Okay. Let's make it a little bit more shading to here. Okay, cool. We have our background. So now we need to draw our shape. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to grab lasso tool, and I think from my research on these things, which was like 5 minutes, they got a big round head, and that's kind of it. But they are generally made of rock, so let's grab rock color. Let's grab slightly lighter rock color. Gotta make this guy, he's got a big round head. Going to have a little bit of environment color. Let's make that a little brighter, a little more gray. Rocks are not known for being super color reflective, so that's fine. We do want a little bit of blue. A little bit of blue. But lighter and brighter, that's good. Okay, so got that. Then we have, there's like the robes. Got the praying hand thing. Let's see, so this is kind of like this. Gonna take this color, we're going to add that there. Make this color, add that there. Let's see. Are we happy with this so far? Maybe. He looked like a little dude, so I guess that's winning. So then he also has like smile.
Time's up.
Ah! Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's perfect, because now I can look at my reference again. Oh. Okay, so he actually has... We gotta change some of the shading on his face. I think we can do that, though. So there are various fireworks going off. So if you hear it, don't worry about it. Okay, so we have a few more little details to add. But that's 5 minutes. Got it. Nailed it. I think what we're gonna do, we're probably gonna blur the background but we're gonna focus in on this guy first. But I have a plan. We can probably make this work. All right, round 2. We're gonna zoom in a bit because we gotta add some more details to this little guy. I'm gonna see if we can make it work. Here we go. He just, little smile, small smile. The gnomes are tunneling. Listen, we're doing some gnome shenanigans on Wednesday. We got a collab planned, but until then, we're no gnomes allowed in the den. We're not doing it. Okay, 5 minutes. Here we go. So the peak tour that I saw that was very cute was like this, and then let's see. There was a little dot. Let's make sure we get our proper colors here. A little dot in the forehead. And then it's kind of like this. A bit more shading right there because of ambient occlusion. So I think we can do that. For here, we would probably need a little bit of light catching on the lower lip, especially if this is carved into the stone. Okay, now how to do stone texture? Now that's the question. A little bit of weathering on the rock, perhaps. Okay, so then we had, he's got like a little cloak thing. I don't think the drawing I had, or the picture I looked up, he doesn't actually have this sort of cloak arrangement, but we're gonna leave it because we are on the clock. Okay. All right, I think that works. I think we can make this work. Okay, so final thing, let's add a little bit more separation between the finger digits. Let's add a little bit more lighting to the tops of the fingers there. We need a little bit more like weathering on the rock. I think that works, right? Does it look? Is gnome? No, like the like mythical fantasy gnome. Gnome. Listen, as a as a what do you call that? Fantasy? Mythical. As a mythical creature, I have inherited some biases that are, well, I wouldn't say problematic, but also, like, I have had very bad experiences with gnomes, okay? They have raided my den, they have trashed the place, they are very unpleasant beings to have in your den. Don't like it, would not recommend inviting them into your den. Okay, so final thing that we need to do, we need a new layer. We gotta make this bean look like they are actually factually on the ground would be a good one. So we're gonna give them, they probably sit on like a stone slab or something, but we're going to have them like sitting in the grass. Okay, just a smidge in the grass. Okay, so we have our little guy. How to make this more magical? That's the question. So I'm thinking that we go back to, let's go to this layer. Let's grab a soft light. Let's grab a nice yellow. Let's add some global lighting there, and maybe here, and then Actually, let's clip you back to there. Then we go back to here. Let's grab multiply color. Let's add a little bit more blue. Let's clip all that back as well. Nope, don't do that. Wrong layer. There we go. And then we need particulates. And then we need to go over to here.
Time's up.
Ah! Okay. That's just fine. We're gonna add our little particulates. We're going to make sure that they are like beams of light. That's kind of where they're gonna be. They're a little too festive and colorful now, but I can just grab like yellow. Okay, let me start the final timer. Is this the final timer? No? Maybe? I don't think so. Maybe. But we color them all the same color. And we're going to blur them a little bit. Lovely. Then we need a big soft brush. And we're going to fade out some of them. There we go. Okay, so now we probably need to go back and like fix our little dude, because his head, it do be a little bit wonkily. So let me grab this, and can we just smoosh him's face into better compliance? Do we need to give him? Okay, I don't know. I don't know who wanted this. Well, I mean I do know, but like Whomst. Oh, it's only the third. Okay. Question. Is the red knit cap, what is that? Do you know? Do you know the lore of the little red knit cap? Is it just people being nice to the guardian, like, deity, patron saint? I actually don't know the story about this. I feel like probably that would be a good thing to look up, but... Is the little red hat, is that important? That would actually set this up really well, if I'm honest. We have a lot of green. We could give him a little red cap. Red wards off evil. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, let's give this little bean a red cap then, why not? Red wards off evil. Is it Jizo? I think I'm saying that right. Protects the kiddos. That makes a lot of sense. So yeah, the pictures that I saw, they just have like red knit caps. Well, it's very cute, but it also like that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so first off, we are going to just add some little curlicues. We're gonna make it look a little bit more like a knit hat in a bit. It's an active care. Oh, okay. See it? That makes sense. Okay, so then we need slightly darker red. We start by adding little curly bits like this. Let's imply some knitting by doing some texture like so, and then with a slightly darker color even. Okay, and we also need to go back to our little bean right here, and I need shading color. No, don't do that. We need shading color. I'm going to make it look like the hat is actually sitting upon him's noggin. Them's on their noggin. devotional offering meant to ward off illness, misfortune, and evil spirits. Okay. Yeah, it's very cute. It makes a lot of sense. Okay, so what else do we need to do? Let's see here. How else can we make this better? Honestly, I would probably call this done. I mean, unless I want to go back and fix a few more things. Like maybe his nose, we could make his features a little bit more a little better maybe. All right. But yeah, we got the lighting in. Honestly, I feel like we might need some lighting on this arm as well. Yeah, okay, so we do have a few more things that we could probably add. All right, the final 5 minutes. Here we go. Wow. All right, so first off, we need this color. And we need a big soft brush. And then let's actually just add the same sort of lighting effect there also. Do we want... We could add the tiniest little smidgen of global lighting. Okay, so that's like phase 1, right? Phase 2 would be turning all of that off so that I can go back to the local colors. And we could make him's nose look a little... Why are we not picking up the correct color? There we go. Make him's nose look a little bit better. Okay, we're trying to mix colors on the canvas, and that's not really the best of ideas. But if we put a little color between like the shading color and like this lighter color, that'll kind of round out some of the edges, make that look a little better. And while that's okay, let's see if we can make his face look a little bit more rounded. Maybe a little bit more of this color, like right there. Let's go ahead and make this edge look a little bit more rounded off. That's a little too bright, actually. I don't really like that. Need to soften this edge a little bit. Listen, I appreciate everybody that donated. I appreciate everybody that showed up. Like, you guys made the whole charity event, like, super good, super fun. Like, I wanna give back. You know? It's important. Okay, what else can we do for the next 30 seconds? Let's turn back on our various layers. That would be good. Helpful. Very nice. Very good. I don't really like the grass color behind him anymore. That is unfortunate, but that's fine. How to... Time's up. I was like, how to fix... Okay, hold on. Let me see if we can just do small little amount of fixing. Hold on. Let's make this grass just a little bit more. This is more of like an olive sort of green, I suppose. Then let's take this color. It's a little better. Okay. And then just the tiniest little bit of highlighting on the leaves up here. There we go. And then I think I will call that finished. One speed paint. There you go. The background probably could be better. But it's fine. It's good. There you go. I hope you enjoy. There it is. Ba, ba, ba. All right. Shall we go back over all the doodles we did for this last week? So aside from that, there is one song request that was redeemed, right? So we'll be singing, we're doing karaoke tomorrow with D, and there's the one song redeem. I will make sure to sing the song then. Yes. You like? Okay, very good. So yeah, scrolling all the way back. First one, this is 5-minute doodle. Honestly, the 20-minute doodles are much better, right? Did I make this person up? I have a great imagination then. We got another yokai lady. The temptation to have my model do this is so strong, you have no idea. I don't know how to make this happen aside from having like a bajillion layers on my model. It'd be very good. Listen, I'm contemplating it, okay? We'll see. True. Post-processing, yes. We've got the Sailor Moon variation of Isla. We've got Will of the Wisp Viking. I feel like this design could have been better overall, but for 20 minutes, not bad. I'll take that. We have D on trial for Moida in Minecraft. The what meme? I'm not familiar with that, or I'm not familiar with the name of it. We've got Koi frantically trying to make a cosplay outfit. We have Slime Girl Maid. I'm particularly pleased with this one. Oh, okay. D was found guilty. This is true. I do have that in my recommended anime list. An example of then. Okay, thank you. Yes, do so. This is what we did today. I'm actually really pleased with the little the slime in like a little bumper car, trying to make sure that it cleans all the floors. but like it can't eat people's ankles or like dissolve the furniture, that kind of thing. I'm very pleased with that, actually. We got the Anonymous. Now you have a character thing for you to use. Probably in secret, so we'll never know who you are. We got Mermaid. And we got Jizo, the protector of children, which was very, very good for the charity. Very on theme. So yeah, there you go. I'll make sure all these are posted to Discord and also to social media. And now we're back here. Wow. Yep. Okay, so tomorrow we're doing karaoke. Wednesday, I don't normally stream Wednesdays, but this week we are going to be streaming Wednesday. It'll be a celebration. We'll be doing shenanigans with some very cool beans. I'm quite looking forward to it, actually. Thank you. The Super Saiyan 3, is it? Listen, I feel like my hair is not quite spiky enough. It is very, well, I've got a lot of volume, but I don't know that it's quite, I don't know if it's quite Super Saiyan 3. I feel like I need to have more spiky hair, right? But is it like Super Saiyan spiky? I feel like I would need to channel my inner hedgehog to get the proper, like, spikiness. I still have my eyebrows. True, I do still have my eyebrows. Okay, so then, let's see. What is it, Thursday? Thursday, we'll be drawing maids. I'm getting back to the Made For You series, where I draw my fellow VTubers as maids. And then on Friday, we'll be doing Skrunkle raffles all day. We're going to try to do as many of those as we can. You hit the milestone for it. You get Skrunkles. Then also I will accept compliments for that day only. But it's, you know, just that one day. It's fine. So yeah, let's see. Other things. Next month, July, we will be planning a community game night. I might do that on stream. I'm gonna have to look into, what was this game? King of the Castle? Yeah, King of the Castle. I'm gonna need to look into that. And if that's a game that we could all play, like on stream, that would be great. Dark Tide? I would have to look that up. Hold on. Wait, this isn't out yet. Okay. Okay, I'll have to look into that. However, this is like, oh, it looks cute though. It's like voxel based. That looks adorable. But yeah, I'll definitely have to take a look at that. Oh, please don't post links. Gotta remember. But yeah, we'll figure out something fun for community game night. We got some leads. We got some ideas for things, but I will solidify that before I officially name a day for community game night. But yeah, other stuff that you guys have unlocked. The hair. Which we have there it is. We also have, what else do we have? A voice pack. That's right. I need to assemble that. I'm probably gonna ask around and make a list of stuff. Hopefully you guys will like the voice pack. Post in game ideas in the Discord. Yes, that would be the place to put it. Yes, please. But yeah, we'll make sure to get all of the milestone rewards. There is also new outfit. You guys unlocked new outfit. I will be working on that, but as tradition, it'll probably be about 3 months before that's done. So yeah, I will surprise you with it when it is done. When it is done. Okay, for now though, I think we're gonna call it here for today. We have done the thing. We are gonna go, and I'm gonna go be a potato. That's my plan. Yeah. So yeah, stream tomorrow. It will be starting at a later time than normal tomorrow. Just be advised. Yeah. Yeah, just a bit. But we're doing karaoke. I shall become the potato. This is true. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Have an excellent rest of your day, and I hope to see you tomorrow for karaoke with D. Yeah. All right. To the ending, where I did remember to switch my schedule. Very good. Very nice. All right. We are going to raid. Let me go see. Host is live. Oh, but this? Okay, hold on. Is anybody that I hung out with for BSMP Koppelman? Is anybody there live? I don't know if they are. Okay, Hoomst is live right now. Let's see here. Got somebody playing Love and Deep Space. We got some people doing art. Is this just a weird day? Are a lot of people taking a day off, I wonder? Interesting. Okay, hold on. Hello. Wait, who this? What this? Who you? Hello. Mango, welcome in. Yeah, we are raiding out. I'm just trying to find a friendo to raid. Thank you very much for dropping by. We'll be back tomorrow. We're doing karaoke tomorrow. So I guess enter at your own risk. I will butcher your favorite songs for you. Let's go raid Revity. You guys like Jump King, right? But yeah, hello, fare thee well. I'll see you all next time. Bye.